Whoa, buddy, were you mad you didn't get the throw there? Like, what's going on there? Yo. He wants to EXDP you so badly. Uh-oh. Your buttons is talking to me right now, and your buttons is saying that you're getting a little bit annoyed now. Oh, why? Please. Beat him, please, man. Kim Mains, rise up. You feel me? I'm finally doing a Kim one. Okay, so off rip, he's flying in. This is very hard to intercept, to be honest with you. So, you know, it's decent that you decided to block here. Okay, careful here. Okay, you gotta be careful because they tend to do crouch jab here, or they might try to grab you in which you get hit. Now in this matchup, they're gonna be looking for a lot of sweeps because sweep obviously goes into their first drink. Their first drink is probably the most crucial one. So as you want to deny them their first drink as long as possible. Granted, it's going to most likely happen, but with that being said, we want to delay that. The reason why we want to delay it is because they're with drink one, they get access to their target combo, which essentially opens up basically their kit, right? Ooh, he got hit with it. Yeah, he's gonna take two now. Yeah. Okay, and oh, if he didn't miss it, then he would have gotten third. Okay, punish. Okay. We just, for reference, if we want to keep things simple, sweep for sweep. Now the reason why I say sweep for sweep is because there are going to be certain ranges, especially with max range, that your buttons aren't going to work as nicely as they normally would. So whenever you get sweep for sweep, okay? That's what I want you to start doing, because sweep for sweep will just ensure that we get the punish here, okay? Even though I'm fairly certain a heavy punch would have punished at this distance, but it's okay. So if you're on this video, I'm sure you need some help. I Lord know I did at some point. So here's the thing. You want your favorite players to come and coach you, but let's be real. They charging like $200 per hour. You don't need that. But what I got you good. I'll give you some free coaching, and what does that mean? That means you drop your CFN down below. I'll go watch your recent ranked matches. I'll assess them, let you know things you can work on, as well as things you can practice in the lab in real time to help you improve. And yeah, I'm not your favorite pro, but I'm available. You know, those pros are not available. So once again, drop your CFN down below. I'll take a look. I'll help you out. And hey, even if I don't help, it was free. You didn't lose anything. Not like the $50-$60 sessions the others be charging. Once again, drop your link down below and back to the video. Okay. Let's try. Okay. So here, I would prefer you went for heavy punch. I am fairly certain, especially on punish counter, it would connect, and this is close enough to do so. But it's okay. Okay. Now, what did you try to press here? Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Now they're in 3. Yeah, careful for this matchup, man. So in this specific scenario, I don't like the idea of you going for DI. Reason why I don't like it is because, especially as you saw, he has a move that breaks DI very easily, very consistently, right? With that being said, off of an anti-air, if you try to DI anti-air, the only reason why you should do it, the only reason, okay, is the case where they jumping in on you and they are broken. Okay, or they're burnt out. Let me be specific here. When they're burnt out and you do anti-air DI, you can possibly catch them. But in a lot of cases, if they have a DI available, if they have meter available, once they jump in on you, they're gonna notice the fact that there's a delay now because they've touched your DI and they can DI you back. Okay. Careful on hitting on plus frames. This is something that I see quite a bit around this rank, is that once we've gotten hit, we kind of have to respect the fact that we've gotten hit. Okay, so here you eat a heavy punch. Here you should be chilling. Okay, Either this means either A, you get grabbed and then you have to guess for game, or B, you try and jump out. But I don't like the idea of you mashing because, as you can see, he is actually +9. Okay. Oh, yeah. So in this matchup, it's going to be especially a little bit difficult, especially someone's aware to how strong heavy punch is. Setting heavy punch is a very strong move in neutral. Okay, unfortunate. So in that first round, you notice that he went for drive rush heavy punch. In this second round, you should be more aware of the fact that that's an option for him and have countermeasures for it. Okay, so if anything, that I would maybe try neutral jump on start. Reason why neutral jump is fairly non-committal, right? And then if they try to drive rush heavy punch again, he'll be in too much of a recovery animation to recover, and he'll be right near you. You fall down with a medium kick, and then you can punish him that way. Okay, so what I'm noticing a lot now is that we're not confirming any of our hits here. So this was another hit that we had, and we unfortunately did not confirm. Whoa, buddy, were you mad you didn't get the throw there? Like, what's going on there? I feel it too. Like, sometimes I'll be like, yo, I swear I tapped, bro. Yeah, I know. I feel it though. Okay. In this scenario, okay, right here, he whiffed. You got him, you drive rushed in, you hit a button, you are currently +3. I would prefer that you try to get the grab off. Now, why would we try to get the grab off? Now, if anyone knows why we should try and grab and what direction we should grab in, let me know in the comments down below, and maybe you might get a prize or be next. You never know. So the reason why we do in fact grab here is because we want them in the corner. Regardless of what character you're playing, you want your opponent in the corner. You want your opponent in the corner. You're just scarier that way. You're just infinitely more scarier in the corner. Okay? Instead of doing this, and then now you get punish counted. I don't know why he didn't go for the second drink, but it's okay. Maybe he just wants to pull up. Like I said, every character is infinitely more scary in the corner. What did you press? Did you try and the lay tech? I don't think that was the lay tech. I think that you just tried to throw in a situation where you should have just tried to block or level 3 out, right? That is realistically what your scenario was. Unfortunately, right now I'm seeing that you do enjoy pressing buttons. And by technically, this is not a bad thing per se, but we gotta understand why we're pressing buttons and what areas we are allowed to do so. Because right now we're pressing in scrambles where he's not confirming his hits, but he's still plus, unfortunately. So that means we have to kind of be mindful of situations where we're allowed to press buttons and where we kind of can't, right? Let's move on to the next game. Hopefully we see an adjustment from there. Game 2 against our Canadian Jamie here. Let's see what the Kimberly does in response. I do like the grab. Now, the reason why it is a very high investment grab, but the reason why I like it in this scenario is that you're kind of conditioning them to be more aware of the fact that, yes, I will grab you out of this scenario. And what this causes is that makes people feel a little bit more comfortable, forces people to tech a little bit more. And then as a result, we can kind of open up our button presses a little bit more, okay? Yes. So, with this character, you will want to grab more, because the reason why is that your ability to walk in and out of spaces, your walk speed is very good, and I want to show you the fact that you can really abuse these options. Okay, I'm not gonna get too much into run stop because run stop can be a little bit gimmicky, but good in some places. Okay, good. I want you to pull up there. Look at your meter. Look at their meter. Now look back at your meter. Pull up. Do it. Okay? I want you to pull up. And if he wakes up heavy punch like he did, he gets hit. Okay, again, we gotta moderate a little bit more these presses that we're doing, okay? And again, another time in which we're not confirming our hits. So first things and foremost, I want you to go into the lab and practice some combos. And also not only practice combos, but practice your combos off of buttons you commonly hit, okay? So this would be standing medium kick, okay? Crouching medium punch. These are buttons that you're gonna often use in neutral. So you wanna know how to hit confirm those on a moment's notice, so that you make sure that you're getting your hits and you're getting your confirmed damage. All right. Okay. He's gonna sweep here. I want a sweep back, or at the very least a punch. Oh no, you weren't covering your legs. Okay. Okay, now that he's at 4, good grab into the corner. I love this. Oh, why? Please, meaty him, please, man. Throughout this entire rank, trust me, meaty your opponent. They love to move. Don't let them move. You are plus 32 here. Get up in their eye and punish them, please. They cannot be waking up heavy punch. This does not work. Okay. Unfortunate. But with that being said, I will show you a little cool thing you can do with when it comes to catching people off guard. Also, I guarantee you people at this rank do not know how to deal with that, so you can go ahead and abuse that. Pull up. Okay. Good. Punish this. Not really a fan of the punish. If this is really as hard as you can hit, I want you to hit harder than this. How much did we do? We did 17%. Okay, I want you to hit harder than this. I want you to, in fact, look at your meter. Actually, when looking at your super meter, I am wholeheartedly believe that you could do a long enough combo that includes using your full meter drive gauge, by the way, into a combo into level 3. Anytime you have access to level 3, I don't want you saving that joint. That is not there for you to hold. It's there for you to use and get that speed buff, because that speed buff is going to cook. Okay, you see what I mean? Just meaty them. He's going boom. Oh, no, it's too far away, unfortunately. Okay, watch out for... Oh, I was about to say, watch out for drive rush. This guy likes to drive rush a lot. Oh, come on. You should be ready here. You failed the first one. Once I see this, I'm like, he's going to try and drive rush. Okay, and if he does, we're ready. So if he tries to do it at this range, you can actually sweep him. Free, you can sweep him. So if they try to do it really, really, really far away, you can sweep them, okay? Nice DI there. Yes, I love it. Now the reason why we do this is that, like I said, anytime we have it, we use it. The only thing is that we could have used it, we could have extended our combo before when we punished the level 1. We could have extended our combo and done this a lot earlier and left us probably with at least 1 meter, or worst case scenario, like a quarter away from it. Wow. Okay. Oh no, he's just hitting heavy punch. Heavy punch is not the answer. Whoa! Whoa! Say whoa! Whoa! Why are we doing that? Now let's look at this once again, okay? Why did we do this? This is such a weird option to go ahead and do. I'm not exactly sure why we went for it. What were we looking for? What are we trying to snipe? Once again, what are we looking for when we are in neutral? because these are the things that will allow us to react. Because realistically, we can't react to everything, okay? But if we can minimize the amount of things that we're looking for and hard focus on those things, it'll allow us to, at the very least, when they happen, because they're very common, we can react to them, okay? But we won't be able to react to everything, but at least the important stuff. Uh-oh. Your buttons is talking to me right now, and your buttons is saying that you're getting a little bit annoyed now. Okay. Damn, he is mad. Look at his button, yo. He's mashing. What are you? Why? Yo. He wants the EXDPU so badly. He wants the EXDPU so badly. Oh my goodness. Nice. Okay, I know exactly what we gotta talk about. So we gotta talk about hit confirming. Combos is killing you, okay? Because right now you're not hit confirming. Unfortunately, that's leaving gaps for when your opponent. You see how what your opponent was doing? He was literally just mashing. He was mashing DP on the account that EXDP on the account that when you drop your combo, you're gonna get EXDP'd, and I'm gonna take a drink. He was forcing that scenario so hard upon you, and then unfortunately for most of the set you weren't hit confirming. Okay, so let's go over a couple of things, and let's talk about neutral, let's talk about throws, and let's talk about Kim. Let's get it. So now that we are in the lab, let's talk some game. All right, so first things first is that I do want you to realize how good her walk speed is. Okay, she has a really good walk speed, and she can walk around very quickly. Okay, it may not seem like much, but trust me, when you are in neutral, you can definitely zoom in and out of situations. Okay, so that's one thing that I want you to be more mindful of. And how does that translate? It means that you can walk out of spaces pretty comfortably, especially when they like to press light punch, right? And then you can kind of walk out of ranges in order to punish them. Hold on. Something like that, right? So you can walk out of ranges so that you don't get hit and then punish them for it. So using that in neutral can be a very good tool. On top of which, you saw your opponent doing drive rush heavy punch. In your case, obviously you don't have access to crouch and medium kick into drive rush, right? But with that being said, we can do it the opposite way around. Now the reason why we go ahead and do this is because it not only checks them for blocking low, but it also makes sure that we are plus upon entry. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're plus, and then we can take our turn from there, right? And then we can go from there. Also, I want you to utilize throws a little bit more, okay? Because throws are so strong in this game, you can't not use them in your offense. Also, there was a situation specifically where they didn't use crouching light punch. But with that being said, you can interrupt them regardless, because crouching light punch is Jamie's fastest move, is most people's fastest move anyway. So that is something that I want you to start using, is that after you have this, have you done a throw and you have meter to spend, use it on pulling up on them, right? Because what you can do is that you can start to meaty them, right? You can even go this route if need be. You can check them for blocking low. Hold on, let me just show you. You can check them for blocking low, and then on top of which you can get your combo if you happen to get a touch as well. And I am failing because I am not the Kimberly main. You are. There we go. Something to that extent. Okay, so you want to make sure you're getting that across as often as you can, and you can carry them to the corner as well. As for the combo structures, obviously you would input your own combo structures, but I'm just showing you the theory and the concepts. Okay, also when you are in the corner, utilize throws, you know what I mean? Like throw loop your opponent. And okay, all right, we're not showing those. There we go. Throw loop where our opponent, make sure that they're super uncomfortable, and then what we can start to do is bait like we're gonna do the same thing again and walk back out of the space and kind of catch them slipping like that. Okay, so another thing we can do, in fact, is a little sneaky little trick, you know what I mean? So let's say you knock them down like this, right? They're expecting you to try and hit them with the button, fair, right? So let's say you do this, right? They're going to jab. So what happens if we do this? Oh, look at that, huh? So we can actually catch them, and I'm not doing any delay timing or anything, right? It makes it seem, and you might think, oh, maybe why would they even throw, or why would they even mash in that scenario? Like, no, people will mash after this. It's negative, man. Hold on. It's -1. People are gonna mash here, right? But the beauty is, this is what we call a spacing trap, my friends. This is where we're -1, but because of our spacing, if they happen to try and crouch jab, then we can punish counter that with our heavy punch. So then in concept, we can get something like this. Oh, hold on. Okay, essentially that. I was gonna go in the super, but it's the same idea, right? So you can also use that in your pressure, feel me? That way they kind of understand that, okay, maybe I shouldn't be mashing here, because if I mash here, I might get hit, right? Same thing with standing medium punch. Like, you know, abuse this, because if you abuse this, people are going to be so afraid to hit buttons afterwards. It's crazy. Okay, let's even say situations like this where you want to structure your offense like this, right? So what you can do is, hold on, the reason why we start with a crouching light kick is in case they're not blocking their legs, right? In case they think you're going to do this or do this, they're not going to be blocking their legs. But what you can do is you can do this, right? So what happens is, if you do this, let's say it hits, then we can confirm into the elbow. If it doesn't hit, then we can do light kick. You see what I'm saying? She's beautiful for spacing traps, okay? So let me show it again. So if it hits, we go, by then, once you do the double light punch, right, you should see whether it hits or not, and then we can confirm into this, okay? If not, then we check the space with light kick. So crouching light kick, double crouching light punches into standing light kick, okay? It checks the space to see if they're mashing afterwards, okay? And if they happen to not, you are kind of in a decent, you are -6 granted, but you can definitely check the space that way. Or if anything, you can do something like this, right? Now I did not do the thing. And then push up that way, right? Light kick into drive rush to keep the pressure going, and then so on and so forth, right? There were also a couple of times where you got your counter hit, but we weren't really doing anything with it, right? Like, even if let's say we do that, okay? At the very least, I'd prefer you confirm it into something, and at the very least, that way we're getting something off of it, right? Or if anything, we do this, right? The same spacing trap still works mid-screen. So let's say we do this, and then, not the follow-up, right? Let's say we do this in neutral, right? If it happens to be a counter hit, even if it's a counter hit, it's still combos. See what I'm saying? Then we push up on them, and so on and so forth. So I want to make sure that you're getting your confirms, and also making sure that whenever you get this thing, you are popping this level. You are popping this level 2, or level 3, sorry. Okay. All right, there you go. make sure that you're popping this level 3 whenever you can. You did do one thing where you DI'd, and then even though you didn't technically need to use it to kill, you used it just so that you could get it. There was a time where you had a punish counter and you took the most weakest route you could have ever taken. But I need you to do something like, I don't know what it looks like, something like this, or I need you to hurt them for that decision, right? And that's what I need out of you. I need you to not do a 17% combo. You know, even if you're only spending like 2 bars, like look, that's like 43 versus like 17%, and now you're way faster, right? That is something I need you to do. Also, I think this is the last thing, is that he was pulling up on you round start. Okay, if you're really that afraid of it, I'd say neutral jump. Realistically, there's nothing really much he can do there. Maybe you end up sacrificing the first drink because of it, but even then I'd prefer that than him just dry rushing heavy punch at you, which is a very strong option, to be honest with you. Okay, also you have options like this, right? Or even light kick. Another reason why I like light kick specifically is that you'll press light kick parry. If it hits, then you move forward, and you see how late you can do it. If you do light kick drive rush, you get the whole combo, right? But and then so on and so forth, right? If you do light kick, you can do that. Also, if they're a little bit further out, you can also hit sweep as well. If they like to do it a little bit further out, sweep will work, especially because your sweep is 8 frames. It's very good for this as well. Okay, these are the things that I want you to go over. One final thing. Let's set it up here. The final thing was when he had locked your heavy punch off of this scenario, right? And he pressed heavy punch immediately. Okay, you can do that. Oh, you can do that. Why is he not blocking? Okay. So let's say he likes to do heavy punch. Boom. So we noticed that afterwards he was mashing heavy punch, right? Now time to pay. You feel me? We gotta lab these scenarios once we've played our opponents so that we can not get hit by them. Because for me, as a player, I'm seeing that scenario and I'm like, no, you don't get that. I'm gonna lab the scenario. Because otherwise, people are gonna get away with fraudulent things on you, and then they're gonna take away your wins, okay? You don't want people taking your wins away from you. So wherever you can, make sure to learn new tech or whatever have you, so that you don't lose games like this. You gotta make sure that you're learning them, okay? Once again, if you want your VOD reviewed, go ahead and put it down below. I only ask one thing: sub up before you put your CFN down there, you feel me? And if you got this far, put Kim in the chat. All right, have a good one, y'all. Peace.